Episode 11? I have not recorded in a long time. So, yeah, it's episode 11. So, yeah, I don't exactly remember what we did last time. So, okay, so I tried recording, don't get me wrong, for videos and such, but the issue was I really wasn't feeling like editing and stuff like that, and I actually lost the footage. If I find it again, that just means it will be episode 12 next time, because it might not be permanently lost. But yeah, I have not been having a good time when it comes to trying to record videos. But basically, I don't think there was much progress I made. I came up with plans for certain things, but other than that, not much else has happened. So, I mean, I don't know if I have had this in the video yet. So this is like a little Nautilus enclosure, and on this side, I don't know what's supposed to be in there. And here's like a little chest full of building materials and stuff like that. I have an iron hoe. Yeah, this, I think it's supposed to be an Arthropleura enclosure right here, and especially since we got that new mod update for fossil archaeology. In case you haven't seen the update video, go watch it now, because they have added a lot of cool stuff. Well, anyways, we've got a new Arthropleura, so I'd be very interested in getting some fossils for that. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to set up a timer, I guess. Or I guess I can just take you guys on a mining trip with me, and we might stop it if it gets too long. Let's just do the timer. Screw it. Because I'd really like to keep track of time with this. So, I think about 25 minutes of mining before I cut to what I get afterwards will be fine. What would be really nice to get is some... yeah, so this is kind of a bad pickaxe. And I've got better designs for it, so... anyways, I really hate it when I smack my lips like that. Yeah, it really annoys me. I'm sure it annoys a lot of other people too. Well, that was my culture vat. And it's gone now. Okay, yeah, so there's still stuff. Oh, okay, I have a lot of stuff cultivating right now. Let's just put that in there for now. See if this makes me anything actually really quick. Okay, made me a tar fossil. Oh yeah, and they added advancements now too. So I could definitely work on that at some point. Oh jeez, I'm getting so... Kalenkin and Spinosaurus. So definitely go take a look at that. But we can also try for the new plants that they added here pretty soon too. And I would also really like to... I don't know if I have calamites from fossils yet. We'll just have to see. Alright, let's see here. Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, and I should really start coming up with more plants so I can start using up some of this DNA for different things. So, that's a plant. So, let's just kind of... I don't know where to put this. Put it in here, honestly. That was the wrong chest. Go. Alright. So, what am I going to do? Mining, yes. So before you get carried away. So also, I have removed a crap ton of mods from this because, honestly, there's some I really did not need. Like wings, I should really wait for Elytra right now because they were really cheap. So yeah, we've just gotten rid of things like wings. There's a few other mods that I won't be able to name right now. We got rid of that one dinosaur. I don't even know if I actually went over it. But there's this other dinosaur mod out there, and if you guys want to check it out, I'm not going to leave a link in the description, but I'll tell you the name. It's called Primal Age, and it adds in a lot of dinosaurs. But I had a few issues with it, mainly it being made with MC Creator. And the issue with MC Creator is the quality of mods from MC Creator are just not great, and they're usually made by people just starting out, or people using MC Creator are usually just starting out in modding. Yeah, I understand people usually have to start somewhere. I'm getting a lot of lag, by the way, just loading up this world again, but just ignore that. But yeah, it's just a platform I don't enjoy. I personally, actually I still have it on my computer. But you don't really, I mean you can, but you really don't do a lot of the coding yourself. Most people don't, at least. They just use what's built in and start coding. And yeah, again, I get that, but it's you're better off downloading mods from professional people. But if you want to download it, it adds in like over like, I think they said like 80 plus prehistoric creatures. But it wasn't just that. A lot of the models are actually pretty good, but other ones were not great. And on top of that, they the spawning of certain mobs was kind of broken. Now, I'm not against dinosaurs spawning naturally out in the world. That'd actually be pretty neat. But this mod had it really weird. So there'd just be a random T-Rex that would sometimes spawn. There's one up here at one point. That was okay. But the most annoying thing was a bunch of like cricket grasshopper things that would literally spawn everywhere and lag my game really bad. And on top of that, there was this really odd looking fossil block that it added that spawned absolutely everywhere. And if you broke it, it would have, if you break it, it would have the chance of spawning a type of monster, and I frankly did not feel like dealing with it. So yeah, so this lag is really getting me down. Alright, so we're not really after anything like gold or like that. We're just trying to get some fossils. And there's ogres down here. Nice. Alright. And we probably want fossils in archaeology, fossils only. Because, well, we've got every single DNA for Jurassic Craft. Plus, I didn't even bring the stuff to collect fossils for Jurassic Craft. And the fossils from the other mods don't work very great right now. So, yeah. But really nice dinosaur mods. And those, I'm not even sure if I'll end up keeping. Because I might just have Jurassic Craft and fossils on here for a while. And potentially Prehistoric Eclipse. The other two dinosaur mods I have on here, which is De-Extinction, and the other one, I do not remember the name of right now. But I will get back to you on that. It's the one that added basically the first dinosaurs I added to the park. Well, for one, we already have those dinosaurs. And for two, like we already have it with fossil archaeology and stuff. And for two, really, it's not, I really don't want to like bash on the developer or anything, but it is not the best mod when it comes to dinosaurs. It is, I mean, it is a very nice mod, don't get me wrong. They're definitely doing pretty well, I feel. But at the end of the day, I still prefer fossils and archaeology and Jurassic Craft over that mod. And I'm trying to keep this list of mods a little bit more simplistic, honestly. So, you know, just adding in, because I'm never going to get through all the dinosaurs that are in the pack. Even if I wouldn't be able to get through all of them with only 3 dinosaur mods, because that's how many there are now in 1.12. Oh jeez. I'm glad I have this sword. Makes everything so much easier. But yeah, that's basically that whole rant. Oh, I probably should have started that timer. 'Cause this video might go on for a little bit. So, yeah, so iron. Do not need iron. Like I said, we're just going to be looking for fossils during this. I'm sorry for those of you who don't really like caving. I mean, I personally really like caving in Minecraft. Just doing it myself or watching it online. I feel like it's very interesting to watch. There's a little bit more adventure in it. But yeah, so... Oh. Don't have... Oh, but I dug up. Very nice. Okay. Frozen meat. But yeah, caving is interesting. So, yeah, these caves might be a little barren because I kind of go around digging them a lot. Gallimimus skull. I don't think I have any Gallimimus DNA yet, so it'd be very nice to analyze for DNA. Also, you're gonna notice I'm gonna constantly peek in my inventory, and that's just because I like keeping track of what I have. So I don't think I really need this amber, but I'll take it anyways. Actually, I don't think I have all the plant species for the Dresscraft mod. So I still need to mine up amber and stuff for aphids and things like that. Also, I think the new update changed how fossils spawn a bit, so I'll actually have to go and load new area to go and see or try and figure out how it changed. Also, if we see diamonds, of course I'm going to pick it up. So we're kind of looking for that too. I don't remember if we are low on diamonds in this world. And I guess I could pick up Dresscraft fossils just to make skeletons for a museum in the future, but I'm not really worried about that right now because a museum is kind of the least of my worries right now. I really want to get more enclosures and other buildings set up before I even think about larger, more like museums and like big projects like that. Like the Tyrannosaurus I'm going to save for basically a large enclosure. Let me just... I mean, I gotta say... Oh, that's tree stuff, and I would really like tree stuff, so... Let's try to do this a bit smarter than what would be normally expected of me. Alright. And that'll eventually go away. Maybe. Oh god. Okay, I don't know what kind this is. Petrified Phoenix. I think I have Phoenix actually already done. I have Ginkgo and Phoenix already all collected, and I've got full DNA of both. That's a werewolf. I don't have a silver or gold sword, and I don't even think gold works on him anymore. So we are going to avoid that like the plague, because werewolves are very scary because they're very hard to kill if you do not have silver. And granted, I probably should have went to sleep before mining. Where'd the other rat go? I can hear it. Alright. And also, keeping up commentating, I'm really working on it. I am not the most skilled at it because I barely ever record, obviously. So, and I'm not going to try and say, oh yeah, I'm going to work on it, because honestly, this is probably going to be the last video I make in a while, too. I'm not going to lie, because I frankly do not have enough time for YouTube. If anything, YouTube is more of just kind of, oddly enough, more of a stress reliever for me. Which is kind of funny. Guess maybe it's just because I don't have to worry about all that weird drama other YouTubers have to deal with. I don't know, it relieves stress for me. And I doubt anybody's curious, but pretty sure I already talked about this video. I am back then when I made that video, if I ever discussed it, I was a junior back then. I've actually finally begun my senior year in high school. So that's interesting, I guess. I still don't like school at all. It's really boring. Very boring. Not fun. I suppose at the end of the day, school isn't really supposed to be fun, but no, I guess it wouldn't hurt if it was. Definitely wouldn't. I would really like to just graduate, though. Plans after high school. I don't know if I talked about this either, and I think that will be saved for another day. What I plan to do after high school, but I'm currently in high school. Well, I'm trying to advance my French, so I'm trying to speak more French because I actually want to do something with that. I'm not sure what yet, though. I might be a translator for certain things. I might just use it in job applications, things like that. Right now, it's very broken. Right now, one concept that is very hard to grasp, and you'll understand if you take any sort of foreign language, like French or Spanish, is masculine and feminine, like nouns and things like that. So essentially, unlike in English, in French you have to worry about masculine and feminine. So basically, when you refer to a girl, for example, you need to use a feminine noun, whereas a male obviously would be masculine. And that's always kind of confused me a little bit. It seems simple, and it probably is, but it's just always confused me. What are you? Are you ginkgo? I really hope not. Oh, calamites. I don't think I actually have calamites yet, so that's very good to have. Man, this pickaxe is almost broken, so I should really return to the surface, because I've got a pretty good bounty here of fossils already. This would be good to stick in to the analyzer. Definitely need a new culture vat, but I would really like an arthropleura, or at least a few, to get started. From both mods, actually, that I have installed that add an arthropleura, such as prehistoric eclipse and fossil and archaeology. And we've actually got a huge assortment of what's it? Can't remember some carboniferous, yeah, carboniferous creatures. We've got Meganeura, Arthropleura, probably some that I'm forgetting. Ow. But yeah, we've got a lot that we can now really expand the park with. So the tunnel section, basically, I'm opening into a kind of like a type of carboniferous area anyways, underground. That's where the Arthropleura exhibit is. It will eventually open up into like a brick bug house sort of thing, where I will try to get the giant scorpions from low creatures, and I'll probably rename them to like Pulmonoscorpius or something like that. They'll have their own little section in there. Meganeura will have their own section. There will be this other, more swampy section with amphibians from the Carboniferous era, if we even have any. Also, more of an arid plains area I do want to do because of a Dilophosaurus. A desert area would also be nice, but I would really like to go to a tomb for that. And I believe I was saving that because I wanted to build a pyramid type thing to go to the tomb. So really, we'll have to see, honestly. Because right now I am nowhere near expanding it into a more desert area. I do have custom NPCs installed, so I could set up NPCs that are like teleports between sections of park. So if I go find a desert, that could be the desert section of the park it can teleport to. Same thing with like a more tropical rainforest. I might even just move the Dilophosaurus into a more tropical rainforest area if that is the case, because you know, and then you have multiple projects you can go and separate. But for now, not too worried about any of that. Ah, dang it. I was trying to kill him right before he could blow up. Did he uncover anything then? Not really. Okay. So I need to get a better food than just omelets. Oh, that's a manticore. And they are scary boys. Because they actually do a lot of damage and they take a lot of hits to kill. Oh, he flew away though. I guess they do not take very many bullets to kill though. Kill the manticores though, simply because they can drop their eggs. And the eggs, of course, I can hatch into a manticore that I can use to get around. Yeah, I could die here. This is not good. Okay, time to find the surface. What do you have? That's a work pick, isn't it? Okay, just try to find the surface here. This is technically the surface. So let's just kind of climb out of here best we can. It is raining in the overworld. Alright. Little baby piggies. Okay, so I've probably been down in these parts. And I should really just return home at this point. And now, obviously, with the wings gone, I don't really have to worry about spending too many diamonds. But on top of that, I do not have the same sort of freedom and movement I had before. So yeah. Also, I believe I did state this before, but I don't want to make this the desert area. If I do want to, I kind of chose a really bad place to live, if I'm to be completely honest here, so that might just be a temporary park, and I might just move on to a different area I actually saw. I believe it's still here on the journey map. If it will load for me. Alright, so it is not loaded on journey map. Okay. Well, basically past the spruce, there's this nice plains area that I could expand into. And it's a really large plains instead of kind of the small one we live in right now. Because, yeah, obviously this is not going to be big enough for this section of the park. Actually, I think I will. I think I am actually going to move the entire park over. And that's obviously going to be a little frustrating, but I can really plan out what I want. And please nobody like actually get mad, but I don't think anybody would care. I'm going to go into creative to lay out plots. And what does that mean? Well, I'm not building any enclosures or anything in creative, but I will be taking wool and I will be laying out where I want everything to go, because that really helps me kind of visualize what I want to build. And then in a non-crew or in a non-survival world that isn't this one, I will be going to do some builds, like fence designs, things like that, that I will try to copy over. I mean, I don't dislike how my Dilophosaurus one looks. It's very basic, though. I really like this, though. This is like the whole herbivore area. Like this, that's like this fence is the signature look for herbivore enclosures. So that's the idea here. Anyways. Oh, jeez. Forgot I had this many animals just kind of... Yeah, and this is also another thing. I should really probably... I could turn this into an agricultural district now that I think about it. That's probably what I might do. I don't really want to go in here because I don't want to get eaten. Oh, there's a baby pig in here. Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to do. So, I don't think I have the latest update of Better Animals Plus. And honestly, I think I'm going to only have Better Animals Plus. I don't think I'm going to have the main mod that changes the animals into this. It's just another mod I can get rid of to try and reduce some lag. But yeah, let's go into our storage area really quick. Go grab some food. Because omelets, I ate all my omelets for one. 2 omelets are not a good source of food. Wow, we do not have very much, like, good food. So zombie jerky's gonna have to do for now. That's another thing I really needed to work on now I remember is stuff like that. Food. That's another chest. We have nothing in the nether. Oh, jeez. It's like every... Why am I lagging so bad? Man. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I do have a scarab gem. Put some stuff away like that. Alright. Is that exclusively bugs? Where do I put things like wall drops? Do they all go in here? Guess so. I don't have any rat yet. Okay, and... Oh, come on, you can load. Can't ya? Well, guys, I'm gonna stop recording. Back. Still analyzing some stuff. Let's actually put this stuff in this order. I think skulls have better chance of getting actual DNA than anything else, but so let's just look at the kind of DNA we brought home. So, Brachiosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Nautilus, Mosasaur, Crassigyrinus, which is a new one, some Ankies, Pachyes, and a Dilophosaurus. So this is very nice indeed. Put that frozen meat in there too. Let's also get the crusher, fossil grinder. See if we get anything from it. DNA combinator. I'm trying to remember what all of this does again. Just beef. Just incubator. Embryo calcification. DNA sequencer. DNA extractor. Okay. Bone meal. Very nice. So, yeah, egg machine, mushroom cow, and a baby pig. Okay. Yep. And also, we're actually gonna get an entirely new storage system. Now I think about it, because the one we currently have, the crates, it's kind of a really bad block to use for storing things, because you can't see the names of items, so whatever. I don't really care. Well, I do care. to the point that I'm actually going to completely rebuild this, because it's not a medieval server for one. Basically, this area I'm going to essentially abandon, and it's only going to be an agricultural area. Only good for really feeding dinosaurs. So let's just get rid of these Shreks. Because Shreks really like to destroy stuff. It's funny because I said Shrek, okay. But anyways, guys, I think that's going to end the video here. There's not much else I really can do in the video. So, we'll see you all in the next one. And, talk to you later. Bye-bye.